The hidden dangers of covert narcissists. 10 bizarre habits you need to know. Covert narcissism refers to individuals who exhibit a strong desire for admiration and validation, but outwardly present themselves as humble and modest. They are skilled at concealing their true emotions, thoughts, and goals to achieve what they want. Their need for recognition and praise is evident, and they may become distressed if they do not receive it. Additionally, they are emotionally distant and unresponsive to others' feelings and needs. Covert narcissists are known for being highly critical and judgmental of others. They often find fault in others and have an aura of superiority. They also have a tendency to be controlling and manipulative, using subtle methods like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or emotional manipulation to get their way. When interacting with the covert narcissists, it's important to be aware of their characteristic tendencies to avoid falling prey to their manipulation. Here are 10 traits commonly associated with covert narcissism. First, covert narcissists have a tendency to imitate others in order to win their approval and admiration. This can take the form of mimicking their actions, words, or behavior. By aligning themselves with those they admire, covert narcissists hope to gain validation and recognition. This tendency to imitate others is rooted in their need for constant affirmation from others. Covert narcissists may feel more at ease with indirect forms of praise, such as copying the behavior of others. However, this can also limit their ability to come up with original thoughts and perspectives, leading them to rely heavily on mimicking those around them. If you suspect that someone in your life is a covert narcissist, it's important to be aware of their tendency to imitate others and to take care not to let their behavior influence your own. Second, covert narcissists have a tendency towards boredom and constantly seek new stimulation. They often engage in various activities and hobbies, but quickly lose interest and move on to something else. This restlessness can also be seen in their relationships, where they may cycle through partners or become easily disinterested in maintaining friendships. Their constant desire for attention and admiration may also lead to dominant and controlling behavior toward those in their social circle. However, their tendency towards boredom may also make it difficult for them to maintain a steady presence in social situations, and they may frequently show up late or leave early. Third, covert narcissists have a tendency to scrutinize and find flaws in others' actions. They may criticize or belittle your ideas, work, or presentation in an attempt to make you feel inferior. They are often obsessed with gossiping and criticizing others, showcasing their sense of superiority. Their need to feel in control and above others is reflected in their behavior, as they believe themselves to be always right and others to be wrong. They may consistently try to prove their superiority and maintain control in any situation. However, this behavior only reinforces their own sense of superiority, but not necessarily in the eyes of others. Fourth, covert narcissists have a tendency to lie frequently and without a valid reason. They show no guilt or remorse for their falsehoods and may even convince themselves and others that their lies are true. They use lies as a tool to achieve their goals, avoid consequences, and enhance their own ego. In addition, covert narcissists often distort the truth by exaggerating the facts. They may make simple statements sound more complex in order to manipulate the situation and retain control over the truth. Lying is a form of control for covert narcissists, who take pleasure in determining the truth for themselves. Fifth, covert narcissists frequently offer insincere apologies. They avoid taking accountability for their actions and shirk any blame. Even when confronted with the harm they've caused, they will deny having any ill intent. They are unapologetic and often evade discussion of the matter. Their false apologies are merely a means to make the issue disappear, rather than a genuine attempt to make amends. An authentic apology can go a long way in resolving conflicts and restoring relationships. Accepting responsibility for our actions and apologizing to those affected can help improve our own self-image. However, covert narcissists are not concerned with actually making things right. Their only goal is to maintain a favorable image in the eyes of others, making their apologies empty and meaningless. Sixth, covert narcissists are highly image conscious, putting a great deal of effort into presenting a perfect image to others. Despite this, They are adept at keeping their true selves hidden, often at the expense of being deceitful and controlling towards those around them. Individuals with high levels of narcissistic traits are prone to exaggerating their accomplishments and attributing any mistakes to others. They crave recognition and adoration from those around them, seeking it both as validation and as a means to control others through manipulative tactics. Instead of directly asking for what they want, they use their seemingly nice behavior to trick others into providing it. 7th, covert narcissists are driven to succeed and will do anything to win. They'd often resort to unethical methods, such as cheating, to reach their goals. With a natural talent for persuasion, they are relentless in their pursuit of victory. They may also use their social connections to further their success. Defeat is not an option for covert narcissists, as they will go to great lengths to achieve their objectives. They have the ability to manipulate and charm others to assist them in their quest for triumph, which is always driven by a desire to demonstrate their superiority in every situation. 8. Covert narcissists have a relentless drive to succeed, and they won't hesitate to use any means necessary, even if it's unethical, to get what they want. Their persuasive skills make them experts in manipulating people and situations to their advantage. They may leverage their social network to advance their success and avoid defeat at all costs. Their ultimate goal is to prove their superiority in every situation and show the world their dominance. Their drive for victory is intense and unyielding, making them willing to bend the rules and charm others to achieve their objectives. 9th, covert narcissists lack genuine interest in others and only focus on themselves. They put significant effort into being the center of attention, whether it be through lying, exaggeration, or fabrication. Their self-absorption and insensitivity to others is often masked by an appearance of interest. But this is usually just a tactic to get what they want. They may pretend to be concerned about others' issues, but offer no real support. Conversations are usually dominated by their own accomplishments, and they seek out people who can boost their ego with little effort. 10th, covert narcissists are highly sensitive to criticism or judgment and are easily offended. Their need for approval is immense, and they feel hurt by even the slightest hint of an attack. They have an irrational aversion to negative feedback, especially ridicule, and can become defensive and angry if they perceive a joke or criticism as an insult. These individuals believe they are flawless and deserve only the best, making it offensive to them when they are questioned or corrected. Their inflated sense of self-importance can lead to interrupting others in conversations. Despite their self-centered and deceptive nature, covert narcissists are skilled at hiding their true feelings and can give the appearance of concern, empathy, and compassion. However, with an understanding of their unique traits and taking the necessary precautions, these individuals can be effectively managed.
So guys, for today's conclusion, covert narcissism is a complex and challenging personality trait characterized by a strong desire for admiration and validation, yet a humble and modest exterior. Covert narcissists have several defining traits that set them apart from others, including a tendency to imitate others, a restless pursuit of new stimulation, a critical and judgmental outlook towards others, frequent lying and insincere apologies, a concern with image, a drive to succeed, and a manipulative and controlling nature. These traits often result in negative consequences for those in the covert narcissist social circle and can be difficult to recognize and manage. To understand and interact with a covert narcissist, it is important to be aware of these tendencies and to take care not to let their behavior influence your own. Covert narcissists are often successful in their manipulations as they are skilled in presenting a perfect image to others and using deceit and unethical methods to achieve their goals. However, their lack of empathy, insincere apologies, and controlling nature can create conflicts and harm relationships. That's for sure. It is also important to understand that individuals with covert narcissistic traits might not be fully aware of their behavior and the impact it has on others. They may not be willing to change their ways as they are driven by a need for control and superiority. However, it is possible to develop healthier relationships with covert narcissists by setting boundaries and seeking support when needed. By recognizing the traits of covert narcissism and being mindful of our interaction with those who exhibit them, we can protect ourselves from falling victim to their manipulations and work towards creating healthier and more fulfilling relationships. So, I really hope that this video will help you learn to avoid the toxic patterns of behavior shown by narcissists, and I also hope you find this information helpful and that it assists you in making the best decision for yourself. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.